Hey, what is up, Smashers? It is another awesome day. We are going to be going over knee pain. You guys asked me a question about knee pain, so we're going to be doing all kinds of funky stuff today. I'm going to show you can do this stuff pretty much anywhere. All you need is one thing, a band. 2 bands would be ideal. 1 band is totally fine. You don't have to get really complicated. I'm going to be using a barbell and a band, and I'm using a dumbbell only because it's what I have here. There's a million things we can do. You put me in any gym, there's all kinds of ways we can make this work. But when you have knee pain, a lot of the times what happens is it's not the knee itself, unless it's the popliteus, which we'll get to, but it's usually the hip and the ankle. So if the hip has an issue, that's the other thing. If you're having hip pain, TFL, glute, IT band running down the side of the knee, all that stuff, you drop into the bottom of the squat, feels like somebody's stabbing you in the knee, or the back of the knee hurts. If the back of the knee hurts, a lot of times it's that popliteus, little triangular muscle that sits at the back of the knee that unlocks what's called terminal knee extension. So if your terminal knee extension is garbage, I'm gonna show you how to fix that as well. So you know what? Why don't we just fix your knees? It's just that easy. Fix the hip, fix the knees. Super simple. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna open up the adductors that sit down on they come off the pelvis and go all the way to the inside of the knee. We're going to open up the adductors and add a little bit of rotation into that pelvis. I'm going to show you how to do all this super cool stuff. Man, this stuff is so trippy easy. I love this, and we can film this stuff anywhere. I was at the gym for about 3 hours today, and I didn't do my video, so you're getting it right here. It's just that easy. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab a band. And see, I've got a band here, and we've got the trusty camera stand and a dumbbell, because we're going to use the dumbbell. Don't think I'm not going to use that dumbbell. So what we do is we grab the band. Let's go like this. Good. Now my shoes aren't even tied because part of this we got to do without shoes, because I'm going to show you how to get that popliteus retrained and doing what it's supposed to do, so you don't have any issues with that popliteus unlocking the knee, because terminal knee extension is pretty critical when you're getting into any kind of a position that requires you to brace for a load. So the top of a jerk, a snatch, all that stuff, even normal gait, you need to be able to unlock and lock that knee, but we got to do it without a shoe. So shoes are untied, sorry about that. What you're going to do is you're going to get into what's called basically a lizard. Band is going up inside the groin, but the band is pulling 45 degrees off to the side. So you're gonna bring the leg out. Oh, this is miserable. And what I want you to do is tuck that in so you get a little dorsiflexion in that ankle. Band is pulling behind you, so I'll go this way so you can see what I'm doing. Band is pulling off 45 degrees behind you, and then all you're gonna do is you're gonna come all the way down and try and touch that elbow all the way to the floor. How long do we hang out in that position? 2 minutes. Did you guys answer 2 minutes? If you didn't, it's 50 burpees. So band pulls in the hip, it's up inside the groin. Hang out for 2 minutes. Do that on both sides. That's number 1. Number 2, oh, this one's wicked. We're gonna take a band, we're gonna clear out that TFL and that glute med and that glute min so the hip unlocks the way it's supposed to. So we're gonna take the band, wrap it all the way around the knee. See my untied shoes? Pretty trick, huh? Look at that. Isn't that awesome? America. So the band is going around the waist, around the knees. Hoo-ah! Get all the way up into this position. Now, the reason the band is there, it's going to drag the femur into the back of the hip where it sits nice and tight in that acetabulum, so you're not chewing up that labrum because the head of the femur is riding around the front of the hip. So all you do is hands out and roll all the way over. And how long do we camp out like this? 2 minutes, ninjas. Do we do this on the other side? Hell yeah, we do this on the other side. So important. You don't fix the movement on one side, you're gonna have problems with the other side. It's just that simple. All right, that's number 2. Now you can see I got a barbell here. This is the cool one. So this is a split reach. You can do this against a wall. The reason we use a barbell is because it allows you to pull yourself closer so you can put a little more engagement and really load up the adductors and the hamstrings. What happens is the adductors and the hamstrings get kind of pasted together and they don't slide the way they're supposed to, which winds up dumping the knees into a valgus position and forcing the head of the femur into the front of the acetabulum, which I just said sucks. So check this out. This is pretty cool. I had a buddy of mine, Steve, do this. Guy almost did the splits. It was so wicked. So there's the barbell. We're gonna go just outside the barbell. So feet go outside the collars of the barbell, and then all you do is you reach forward. So I'm resting against the barbell on the outside of the collars. If you can't go this far, that's okay. Wherever you can go is fine. You can always just put your hands here if you can't go any further. If you can go wicked far on the outside of the collars, Totally cool too. Go, go. So reach forward, knees locked out, toes dorsal or feet dorsiflex, and all you're doing is pulling yourself forward. How long do we camp out? There's the 2. You catch the 2? 2 minutes. 2 minutes. That's it. We've got a little bit more. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to clear out the mobility in the hips, and we're going to clear out the mobility in the calves. We're going to fix that mechanics by changing the way that popliteus functions. Now the popliteus, super wicked. Check this out. So popliteus, just to give you an idea, popliteus sits right back in here, and it's what unlocks the knee. So first thing we'll do is we'll clear out that terminal knee extension, then we're going to fix that popliteus. So what we do is we grab the same band, get a little panoramic view of what's going on back here. So what we do is we take the band. You can see I got a dumbbell here. So the dumbbell is going to act as a brace. Let's do this. Move my camera stand just a little. Can you see it? We take the band, drop your heel into the band, and then cross the band over across the foot. So now we can load up that band. Take the dumbbell. This is why I said you don't need an ab mat or anything like that. So the band is loaded up, so I'm gonna come back even further. Oh, this is gonna suck. So now, what the dumbbell's doing is it's causing my leg to be elevated. So it's lifting up the leg, band is wrapped around, anchored to the bottom of the rig. That's a 1.5 inch band. And then just brace out. I'm gonna dorsiflex, and I'm just gonna flex my quads as hard as I can to get that terminal knee extension. And I'm gonna do this over and over again. For how long? Oh, you all said 2 minutes. Now you don't have to do this for 2 minutes. I would do 3 sets of 10 on each side. Gotcha on that one. But the dumbbell provides the base, and it's pretty good. Your leg fits nice inside. If you want, you can use an ab mat, stack of books. It doesn't really matter. There's a million things you can do. You can do mobility pretty much anywhere. This load is gonna reset that terminal knee extension, all right? That's number 4. Oh, number 5 is time to take off the shoes. So what we do is we reset that popliteus. Yeah, I am taking off the shoes. We can use anything to sit on. I got a piece of Tupperware back here we can sit on. I mean, it's just that easy. Doesn't matter. If I fall through this, it would be hilarious, by the way. So all we're going to do is we're going to sit. We're going to take the foot. So we're at 90 degrees. We're going to take the foot, turn it out, and then drag it in. Turn it out, drag it in. So what I want you to do is hold the knee solid, because what's going to happen is when you turn out, you're going to wind up dragging it in, and you're going to wind up doing this with your knee. So get on the inside, hold this on the outside, and just drag it across as far as you can into internal rotation of the lower leg. So out, drag it across the floor. Out, drag it across the floor. 3 sets of 10, call it a day. You've just reset the popliteus, you fixed your hip, the TFL, the IT band, your knees are doing what they're supposed to be doing. Just realized it's funny, it looks like I'm sitting on a toilet. That's hilarious. Hey listen, I'm Trev, SmashweRx, helping the nation. I'll check you guys out tomorrow. Have an awesome day.